The psychology of mentality, what it is, how to use it to succeed in life. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. If you are new here, welcome. In this channel, we discuss everything psychology, from mental health to personality psychology to social psychology. Today's video, we're discussing mentality. So if that sounds interesting, make sure to watch the whole video. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can keep up with our uploads. What is mentality? Mentality is part of personality psychology. It refers to the behavioral and mental characteristics that distinguish one person from another. It's simply your mindset or attitude about things. Your mentality largely determines your approach towards different situations in life. It dictates how you think, feel, and behave. The way you view the world around you shapes your mentality, and in turn, your mentality influences the choices you make. These choices affect your behavior and eventually lead to certain outcomes. There are many different types of mentality, and it can be broken down into different categories. You can have a positive or negative mentality. You can have a proactive mentality or a passive mentality. You can have an optimistic mentality or a pessimistic mentality. And these are just some examples. This video will mainly focus on the difference between having a proactive mentality versus a passive mentality. We will also talk about some strategies you can use to adopt a more proactive mentality. Before we dive into that, which one do you think will lead to a better outcome? A proactive mentality or a passive mentality? Well, before we answer that question, let's look at the difference between these two mentalities. Passive mentality. A passive mentality is when you rely on luck, fate, or external factors to dictate your success. You're not taking control of your actions, and instead you're letting things happen to you. A person with a passive mentality often makes excuses for their behavior. They blame external factors for their shortcomings. For example, if they fail an exam, they might blame it on bad luck or say that the test was unfair. This person doesn't take responsibility for their actions. Instead, they play the victim. They see themselves as a helpless bystander with no influence on the events that unfold around them. People with a passive mentality often have a hard time dealing with changes to their routine. They dislike being outside of their comfort zone. They don't like taking risks because they fear the uncertainty of the outcome. Comfort is the main priority. Here are some other characteristics of a passive mentality: accepting the status quo, unwillingness to change, easily influenced by others, avoids making decisions, unwilling to take initiative, lack of accountability, conforms to expectations of others, difficulty expressing needs and wants, passive communication style. Low self-esteem and self-worth, low tolerance for stress and anxiety, and fears change, proactive mentality. Proactive mentality. On the other hand, a proactive mentality is when you take charge of your life. You set your own goals and work hard to achieve them. You take responsibility for your actions. Instead of blaming external factors for your failures, you learn from your mistakes and strive to do better next time. Someone with a proactive mentality is motivated and determined. They know what they want out of life, and they won't stop until they get it. This person is set. They understand that they are in control of their life and that their actions have consequences. They know that the only person standing between them and their goals is themselves. They are able to cope with stress and anxiety more effectively. They are less likely to be held back by their past and are more willing to move forward. Now that we understand the difference between these two mentalities and why it's important to have a proactive mentality, let's discuss how you can develop a more proactive mentality. Step 1. Become aware of your mentality. First, you need to be aware of your mentality. Do you have a proactive mentality or a passive mentality? Are there any areas of your life where you lean more towards a passive mentality? By becoming more aware of your mentality, you can start to see the areas that need improvement. Step 2. Start taking small steps. Don't try to change your mentality overnight. Start by taking small steps. For example, if you are usually passive in your relationships, start by being more assertive. If you are usually passive at work, start by taking on a new challenge at work. Step 3. Set goals for yourself. Make a list of your short-term goals and long-term goals. Write down the steps you need to take to achieve those goals. Having something written down makes you more likely to stick to your plan. Step 4. Learn to say no. This is important. You have to learn to say no to others. If you always agree to everything, you'll never have time to focus on your own goals. When you say no to others, it gives you time to focus on yourself. It allows you to take initiative. Step 5. Take care of yourself. Taking care of yourself is important. Make sure to get enough sleep, exercise, and eat healthy. When you take care of yourself, you'll be more energized and focused. You'll be more likely to stick to your goals. Step 6. Practice positive self-talk. Our thoughts can either help us or hinder us. When you're trying to change your mentality, it's important to be kind to yourself. Don't let negative thoughts hold you back. Replace negative thoughts with positive ones. Step 7. Surround yourself with positive people. The people you surround yourself with can either inspire you or drag you down. Choose wisely who you spend your time with. Spend time with people who have a proactive mentality. Step 8. Seek professional help. If you're struggling to change your mentality on your own, don't hesitate to seek professional help. A therapist can help you explore the underlying causes of your mentality and develop healthy coping mechanisms. A proactive mentality is essential for success in life. It allows you to take charge of your life and reach your full potential. If you want to be successful, you must be proactive. Don't wait for things to happen. Make them happen. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it with friends that might find value in this video too. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more psychology videos. All the references used are added in the description box below. Thank you for watching and see you next time.